Namaskar. My name is Anjali and you have started watching Click India. Today we dwell into a recent UNDP report that shines a spotlight on India's economic disparities, revealing them to be among the highest globally. Would you believe that in certain states, 45% of the population harbors a staggering 62% of the poor? In the recent statement, Prime Minister Modi expressed his ambitious goal for India to become one of the world's top 3 economies. Currently standing at 3.74 trillion, India's GDP is 5th largest globally, tailing behind the colossal economies of United States, China and Germany. The pursuit of top-tier economic status raises question about the true measures of a nation's economic health. While India's per capita GDP has grown impressively from 2000 to 2022, but it fails to capture the escalating wealth and income disparities along with regional spectacle and gender inequalities. India's Human Development Index, a composite of income, health and education, has been on a downward trajectory. Currently ranking 132 out of 191 nations, the UNDP report underscores that economic inequalities persist at an alarming levels, especially regionally, where states with 45% of the population houses 62% of the poor. Now let's talk about the pandemic paradox. During the recent pandemic, a paradoxical trend emerged in India. While the number of billionaires increased, so did the number of people living under $2 a day, reaching 185 million, classified as very poor. Economic inequality does more than create disparities. It fuels decisive politics, erodes social cohesion and hinders universal access to health and education. The repercussions extend to a decline in the overall quality of life for citizens. Beyond societal implications, economic inequalities weaken India's ability to move towards sustainable development. The rich squander resources, while the poor, lacking alternatives, overuse and degrade natural resources, perpetuating environmental degradation. Imagine this. What if the Prime Minister pledged to improve India's HDI ranking by 20 places in the next 5 years? This strategic shift could direct much needed resources towards health and education, addressing the root causes of inequality. The pursuit of economic growth for its own sake may prove hollow. As India charts its economic course, it is essential to prioritize inclusivity, bridging disparities, and ensuring sustainable development for the well-being of all citizens.